Every one of our prisons experiences a gang influence.
The S&M threats are more prevalent now than they've ever been.
The Albuquerque Journal got word that 3 inmates were plotting to kill Secretary Greg Marcantel.
Before becoming a correctional officer, I was working at a grocery store. The inmates make me feel disrespected. I'm not an animal for them to be catcalling me or anything.
It's just a matter of just establishing who you are as an officer. You're here to do a job. You just don't let it get to you.
I get a thrill from action because I like the adrenaline rush. You're scared. Bet you I ain't. Cuff up!
Immediately, you put the hand out, go to your OC spray, hands on is second.
Follow me, Martinez!
I was a pretty middle-class kid. I grew up in a gated neighborhood.
Andrew Martinez.
Graduating this academy is just the tip of the iceberg. It's one step.
I'm excited. I'm excited to start.
This is it. It's gonna be 10 times harder in there. Remember that.
Let's go over this Ruben Davis deal.
No, don't put it on the floor. It's not trash.
What do I look like, your maid?
I'm gonna go ahead and cut my wrist again.
A guy like Ruben Davis is gonna act out like that. Takes a lot of patience, requires a different approach.
Let's go, guys, go into your unit! So, take your beanie off. Take your beanie off.
This dude trying to act like he's walking around with the big set.
A lot of these level 2 inmates think they can't be touched because they're getting out soon. And it's just like, it gets a little frustrating. Clear the corridor.
Yes, sir.
Let's go back to your norm. If I lock you in here, I'm gonna write you up.
Do this. All right, go ahead, boy. I do what I want, you know what I mean?
Back to your dorm. Yeah, I'm gonna write you up. I am gaining my confidence because I didn't know what to expect coming in this job. I knew I was going to be dealing with felons. I just didn't know how I was going to react to the way they act with me.
The cops think they're hardcore. I just got a write-up today from that guy right there. We're going into another dorm. It's stupid.
Rookies, they're quick with a pen. Writing us up for little things, a lot of these inmates disrespect them.
They think they have to push their weight around. And that's not cool, because I ain't no punk.
They make a big deal out of nothing. Come here, make your paycheck, and go home. That's what you should do.
Michael Gaitan, he is discharging. I just hope he realizes that if he doesn't change his attitude, that he will end up back here.
Stupid. This is nothing. This is a minor. I wipe my ass with it. He could rub it on his chest if he wants. I'm discharging. I don't care. A regular officer wouldn't go out there and talk to you like some of these younger guys and try to write you up for something. They'll tell you, hey, man, can you just please not do it again? He just doesn't know any better. He's just a dumb kid. And I guess his panties got in a bunch and trying to act hard. And it's people like these guys that get in my way. And sometimes they have to be put down. Just hope he doesn't run out to me in the streets, you know what I mean?
You have to be not only a special person, but a remarkable person to walk into that abyss every day. Corrections management is not for the weak any more than it is for the timid.
I don't care about your authority. I don't care about your job.
There's some people in here that just ain't gonna tolerate anything. You know, they're already a little off the hinges.
With the heightened gang activity we have in the state right now, you have correctional officers being assaulted every day with numbers and speed and violence. And that's what our officers are against right now.
Here, well, right here, right here.
Here in Housing Unit 3, these inmates are allowed to have 1 hour of rec every day.
Are you going? No, you guys aren't. You wanna, would you rather have a write-up or that? Which one? Okay, okay. You guys got caught fishing yesterday. Yesterday, I heard an object sliding down the tier. It was Joshua Uriosde fishing, passing contraband to another inmate, completely against the rules. I mean, I take that as highly disrespectful. That's insulting my intelligence. That's insulting me in general.
Puerto, you're just acting up because you're mad because of yesterday. I have a right to go to rec. That's all I get is an hour of rec, you know?
Oh, man, that's just how I do it.
You never...
All right, turn around, back out.
Sitting here pacing myself for 4 hours waiting to go to rec.
All right, just be quiet about it.
I made it! I have an extensive disciplinary history. They caught me with the shank. They gave me 30 days in SAG. I do a lot of stuff I'm not supposed to do.
No, we'll go to 10.
Why can't I go to the big one?
Because I said.
You're mad at me, huh?
Just relax.
Tell me something.
Joshua Uriosde is yet another inmate that likes to play the victim game. But he's the epitome of what prison is meant to house. He does not like to follow rules. He does not like it when you enforce the rules.
You get mad, you're not locked in a cell.
I'm not mad.
My problems with Puerto has it in for me. They're doing their job is one thing, but when you're going out of your way to come and make somebody's life miserable, that ain't man. That sucks. Hey, Grace! Yeah, I'm on timeout. I guess Puerto doesn't like whining or something, but he was crying about it.
You get the new guys, they think they're Superman behind these prison walls. They wonder why they got thrown on them. They wonder why they got no respect.
Some of these correctional officers want to take their anger out on us. You respect me, I'm gonna respect you. You try to abuse your power towards me and I got nothing for you, except revenge and hate.
Bad, big dog, I didn't see you. Huh? I didn't see you.
Let me see your head.
I'll issue all the tools, and I'll walk you through it, okay?
Okay.
All right, guys, come get your tools.
Today I'm in the wheelchair program. It's my first day working here, and it's good for the inmates that are just trying to do their time. It makes their days go by faster, and then they're helping people in the outside.
They're gonna start taking apart the wheelchairs. They clean them, disinfect them, and all we do is just walk around.
It's a change from my normal routine. It has been exhausting working with 30+ inmates, and I get to catch a break. Why can't you only have like up to 6 inmates? Is it like too much to...
The security here, it's really tight. Our primary job is for no metal to get out. We're pretty strict because in here, in a blink of an eye, everything can go south real quick. When it first started 2 years ago, the level 4s were in here, gang members. Something went down, and then we were shut down for about, I would say, about 3 months.
Why? What happened with the level 4s?
There was a murder.
Really? Everywhere you turn, there's all kinds of tools and parts to the wheelchairs that could be turned into a weapon.
Danny's gotten a bunch and trying to act hard, and you know, I just hope he doesn't run out to me in the streets. You know what I mean?
Growing up, I was always fighting. Back in high school, I got into trouble that could have ended up with some jail time. That experience made me realize that it takes a true man to really like walk away from the fight rather than face it head on. It's pissing me off. I got frustrated and just gave up. That guy has brain damage. I walked back to the control center just to calm my nerves. This job is already a little stressful. If you're a person who doesn't really stand up for themselves, if an inmate is disrespecting you, they're gonna walk all over you. You guys need something? Go back to your dorms.
Some of the most common mistakes a rookie makes first out of the academy on the line when being taunted by an inmate is that he takes it personally. He wants to rebuttal. He wants to fight with this inmate. It's a test. They know he's green. He's a greenhorn. You're not an inmate. You work for the State Corrections Department. There's a certain way that we handle it. It's a learning thing that these officers have to go through.
When it first started 2 years ago, something went down, and then we were shut down for about, I would say, about 3 months.
Why? What happened with the level 4s?
There was a murder.
Really?
Yes.
New details tonight about the death of an inmate at the Southern New Mexico Correctional Facility. Authorities tell us Javier Molina was attacked and murdered by fellow gang members last night.
The S&M is a very powerful prison gang. They're well known for their violence. Their main goal is to scare the general population and let them do whatever they need to do. Drugs, assaults, extortion, anything like that.
And we're saying that the part came out of here. And they want this work detail to continue. And part of my job and our job to make sure none of this metal goes back to the units. And I'll show you the type of metal that you need to look for. That's what we're looking for. This is actually the one that they can do damage with, okay? Come in the backrest and the seat. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we have an inventory. You write down what they got, what date, and then how many. Okay? We need to keep track of the metal.
And I thought it would be easier for me to work in programs like this, but with all the gang activity in this facility, I don't think any CO could let their guard down anywhere.
To learn in the academy is one thing. It's like they say, you can read all the books you want, but to live it is a whole different story, you know?
The old school CO is going to have confidence in his eyes,
A rookie will come in, he'll be kind of timid. You're gonna see his weakness. He's gonna be more easily taken advantage of.
Confidence is, you know, king. That's all there is to it.
The academy was actually kind of difficult for me. I didn't really do well.
Move your actions back now. No.
No, you keep messing up, Martinez. What did I tell you yesterday? PT formation, squad 2 and 4 does what?
It's to the side, sir.
What side?
To the right.
Why didn't you do that?
Got to prove myself to my facility now. The thing that makes me the most nervous going in there, getting in an altercation that possibly I could, get a disease or possibly really badly injured or murdered.
Put on, man. What's going on?
How you doing?
Doing good, and you? All right. We'll be in restrictive housing today. You know what that is?
No, sir.
SEG. Okay. This is a very dangerous environment that we're in. We have inmates housed here that have done every crime you could possibly commit. Drug dealers to rapists, all the way to murderers. You want to prove yourselves to the officers that work with you. That way they know that you're here and that you're gonna help them out whenever they need help. Not gonna let me down?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Man up.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Don't show that you're scared. Even if you are scared, you can't show it.
Yes, sir.
Right on, man.
Alrighty, thank you.
Being a rookie officer, first impression is huge. The way you dress, the way you hold yourself, the way you talk. People are looking at you, people are sizing you up. See if the true officer is gonna do his job. First impressions are huge.
Go, line it up! Martinez, just remember this is your compound, so how you run it is how you run it. I'm not saying be a or anything like that. But, let them know that you're the boss. And this is how you're gonna run it. When I first saw Andrew Martinez, my first impression of him was he was kind of off, looking around, he wasn't really paying attention. He could tell this was his first real job. There can't be any weak links here in our chain. If you don't do your job right, it could ensure that you don't go home safe or your brother or sister doesn't go home safe. Actually, if you want to assist the sergeant, because it's help him escort, just get on the other side of the inmate. What's going on, Sergeant? Yeah. Martinez, just put hands on. It's like the sergeant. Go yell at him.
I guess Puerto doesn't like whining or something, but he was crying about it.
The battle of wills between correctional officers and inmates, we're always gonna win. And if they wanna mess with me, I can make their life just as hard as they wanna make mine.
I'm not gonna wanna go to yard after this. I'm gonna shake these guys down. Joshua Eisode is just a punk. He's a crybaby. Joshua started whining about different things, and myself and my other fellow officers decided, hey, we should probably shake this pod down. Hello, bunch of crybabies. Look at this, man. Stinger. Oh, nice. And these guys make these little things we call stingers. They stick these two things in the electrical socket to warm up their water and stuff like that, or make coffee. But that's how you can start fires. Got something else in here. A razor. Oh, pretty hefty write-ups. Any fishing line yet or no? Bet you it's in his box somewhere. It's gotta be in here somewhere, bro. Oh, there it is.
Go, buddy.
Fishing line, there it is.
Buddy.
See, that just justifies, you know, the friction that I've been having with this guy. Man, this is Christmas in here. Check that out. I found that.
Hey, the world's a safer place now that a guy can't have hot coffee.
That's good. We are taking Joshua to the unit manager's office for disciplinary meeting based off of what we just discovered in his cell. I'm sure he was pretty surprised that we were going straight to the unit manager's office rather than back into his pod.
Do you have any idea why you're in here right now?
Because I wanted to go direct this morning. It's pretty much the only thing I could think about.
Well, while you were at rec today, had my guys go through your cell, just like everybody else. We came out with a razor blade, they came out with a stinger, and they came out with fishing line.
All right. So that's pretty much how it works. You go out and go to rec around here, and you're gonna get your house tossed up.
Yes, you are subject to investigation.
No, we're being punished because we went to rec. You guys can say what you want. Puerto didn't want to let me go to rec.
At any time, they're subject to go into your house as much as they want. So you're gonna get the misconduct report, and you're gonna face regression. So you'll start 6-1 all over again as effective today.
A whole nother week.
Don't stand unless we tell you you're done.
Oh, all right. Kick me some more.
So every time that this happens,
You're the one, you had a big old attitude taking me out to rec. I don't know.
You still went.
Kick me out. I'm not gonna do nothing. You don't have to be pushing on me, right?
I'm pushing on you.
Quit pushing me, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing, right? Quit pushing. I'm not talking to you.
Stop turning around. Hey.
Quit pushing me, bro. I'm not gonna do nothing, right? Quit pushing. I'm not talking to you.
Stop turning around.
You're the one, you had a big old attitude taking me out to rec. I don't know.
You still went.
I had the same attitude taking you to rec as I did with everybody else.
All I get is 1 hour.
I take everybody
every day.
to rec the same. He's trying to turn the focus on to me when in reality he was not in there due to anything else other than the items that we found in his cell. He just played the little turn the tables game and it's not going to work out.
You're the reason that you're here in the first place. We have steps within our predatory behavior management program, and an inmate that has successfully progressed from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4 can find themselves regressed due to behavior and then again, more restrictive privilege levels and things like that. Step 1 of this program is 30 days. In order to go to step 2, you have to show us as a committee that you're ready to go to step 2. And this is what you gotta do.
I'm your dog. Kick me. I don't care. That's how you guys are treating me. Look at this guy over here manhandling me.
He's claiming that, I have some sort of hard-on for him, but I think it's quite the opposite. I think that he has some sort of fixation with me. Give me your socks. Just be quiet and do your strip search so we can get you back to your house. Oh, well, you put yourself in this position, not us.
You know what's funny about that? You guys keep saying that, but you don't know a thing about it, bro. If you say it's all right. You guys want to come here and round me up? They can come whenever they want and shake down my house, and I'm cool with that. That's their job. But when you're doing it just to single me out with me, that's when it bothers me.
Who's the last one?
Hey, Martinez. Hey, sir, can you get back in line? Martinez.
I try to give all the new recruits that come in the benefit of the doubt, show them the right way, teach them what to do, what not to do. It's really up to them on their own to pick it up or not pick it up.
Hey, guys, make sure you give your papers to the rec officer, all right?
Andrew's still soft-spoken. He doesn't have any authority, really. His mind seems like it's somewhere else, off in his own world.
Martinez. Hey, Martinez, will you have him secure him over here in the gym?
Let's go, guys. Start patting down.
No, I don't, man.
You got gloves? You have any more? You should have gloves on you.
Andrew Martinez's performance so far has been towards the bottom. He's not really proactive, and he needs to pick it up.
Is this yours?
Yeah, I took it off, just showed it over here.
Okay. Make sure that that thing's in here. You see it? Give him that. Okay.
It's a lot of pressure knowing what they are capable of doing. Normally, I'm a trusting person outside of work, but I learned not to trust the inmates. They're pretty much guys that break the rules. I mean, what else can I expect from inmates? So just have to keep an eye out. The big ones? Just put footrest? Or was it for
Armpits.
the arm?
Armrest. You took two, right?
He switched one out, like he took the bottom thingy.
How many did he get?
I'm not sure.
How many did he get?
I'm not sure. Two.
¿Cuántos agarró? ¿Una?
Porque la que tenía estaba quebrada, pero la dejé.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, one. Lilly, keep an eye on what he's getting.
Being a CO and working, you get tired. You come to work, you're tired. So you're not really aware of what's going on around you. And that could be dangerous. It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, it is. It is. From here, you're gonna send them down. They have to clear the metal detector.
Hopefully, I'll be making fewer mistakes as I go on. And I think I have learned from them. You know, it's them against us, and they will try to get you in any way they can.
I told you I was gonna come home and find my house a mess. Like my grandma used to say, Dios mira todo. God sees it all. We don't have to worry about it. Come with me. Dios mira todo. Make sure to spit in it like my lunch. That's how I go.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you're not.
Well, that's good then. Now he thinks I spit in his food. Today's adventures with, Joshua, his disrespect gets very mentally exhausting. It lowers your tolerance to deal with it. I was a little more aggravated than normal.
What do you think? You think I got some spit in it?
Well, if you don't want to eat it, don't eat it then.
I've been here for a while. I know how this works. Make them mad and they come and we get punished. Spray your nose, no, up at them. I don't care. This is the only way anybody understands anything.
In this situation, all my rovers on the compound responded. Andrew Martinez was the last one to show up, and when he did show up, he didn't want to go towards the recreation cage where the actual inmate was housed at and being aggressive. He stayed in the back behind everybody else.
Come on, turn on, cuff up. Let's go. I'll get you your stuff. Turn on, cuff up.
You'll get my
That's what I said.
Everything that isn't going the way I expected it. I just expected just to be inside a unit, just watching these inmates coming in and out of their cells all day.
It's a high-stress environment where one minute you're walking around, the next minute you're responding to a life or death situation.
I'm not getting respect, and that's.
I was honestly scared. I didn't know exactly what was gonna happen.
I should have my own set. They go and find a shank in my house.
And I didn't know if a fight was gonna break out. I didn't know if that was the daily thing that happens there, but it was definitely nerve-wracking for me.
My patience is running short. I'm not getting respect, and that's.
Everything isn't going the way I expected it.
My patience is running short.
All right, man.
We're like a big family here. Like a big family here, man. Everybody, back everybody up, 100%. If they call a response, get off your ass and go. That's, you hear a pin pull, get ready to run. Someone push their pin, you hear master control call it, get ready to run somewhere. And that's plain and simple.
We're gonna go get 3 people.
I mean, that could have gone real bad. It is a prison, you know what I'm saying? These guys aren't here for singing too loud in a choir. And if you're not comfortable, then honestly, you shouldn't be here. That's for damn sure.
Being a correctional officer, you have to have a lot of courage. Going in and day out, dealing with convicted felons, not whether knowing if you're going to come home or not. When I hit the line, it was a reality check for me. I was just thinking, what did I choose? Why did I want to do this? Why am I in this field,
This isn't for me, bro.
Let's just stick it out. Don't even worry about it.
Not necessarily one of my proudest moments. I was scared to disappoint family members and friends that I had went to the academy with, but I had to do what was best for me, and I just couldn't go back. I couldn't go back. It's not for me.
Working in a prison, it takes a very special person to be able to show up every day and do his job and deal with all the stress that individuals have to deal with. It was too much for him as an 18-year-old man. I want to say I think he did the right choice by resigning, because he was probably going to make a decision somewhere down the line to where he was probably going to get himself hurt and or his fellow brothers or sisters hurt.
I told you guys, make your bed, turn your lights on. No. 7, 11, 12. No, your bed wasn't made, your light was off. Reason for me not to do that.
I want to go to rec. I have a right to go to rec. I'm stuck in this cell.
Bed wasn't made, it was off. Your bed wasn't made, light wasn't off. Hey, you don't tell me to shut up. No. Verbal abuse, that's a write-up. Good job.
Write me up then.
I'll be sure and write you up. If I'm going in there in the morning and I'm collecting a yard list for all these inmates, how is it that every other inmate in this unit was in compliance except for him?
You're just tired of hearing the same stuff every single day. It's just relentless.
Like I said, just kick me some more. I'm the dog.
That's probably when I started seeing red on this guy. I was just getting sick of his disrespect.
You know, at least the dog gets to go outside and take a walk every day. Hey, are you gonna call the sergeant or what, Puerto?
Hey, you don't need to speak with the sergeant. I have everything under control, so there's no reason to call the sergeant.
Why
you don't need to. I don't need to bother him. There's no reason for me not to do that.
I want to go to rec. This is how we're gonna play it, Puerto. I go to rec every day.
You weren't following policy, so there's no way I can take you to rec. I'm sorry. I told you guys, gave you a chance. I came around, I asked rec call.
You did not say rec call. I have a problem.
I only call the sergeant when I need the sergeant. I don't need the sergeant.
I need the sergeant. So what do I gotta do?
You have
me
me.
To light a fire? Huh?
You weren't following policy, so there's no way I can take you to rec. I only call the sergeant when I need the sergeant. I don't need the sergeant.
I need the sergeant. So what do I gotta do?
You have me.
Me to light a fire?
You have me. Why would you need the sergeant?
Light a fire? Will that get the sergeant in here?
Hey, that's a write-up. It's gonna be a while before you start progressing on your level system again if you keep getting write-ups.
You know I go to rec every day. Every day I go to rec. I seen him pass it with his flashlight, but he didn't ask me if you want to go to rec. He didn't say anything.
Is that right? Is that what's happening here?
No, what happened is these guys all know lights on, beds made, otherwise they don't go. And there were only 4 that did have that all together today. So those are the 4 that went. These 2 right here are really the only ones that are complaining about it. I mean, they all know.
Well, you know what time revel is. You know, you're supposed, bed made, room clean, all that. So bottom line here's this. You're not going to rec today. End of story.
End of story.
Tomorrow morning, and from this day forward, hold on. Tomorrow morning and this day forward, you will be asked, hey, rec, yes or no?
Whatever, all right.
Every day.
No, yeah, no, I didn't deny him of it.
Just make sure whoever's here you're working with, every cell, do you want rec, yes or no? Anything other than a yes is a no, but make sure everybody gets asked. Starting tomorrow morning, you're gonna get asked every day by both shifts.
Right.
So just be ready for that.
Right.
The biggest thing rookies need to do is they have to control these inmates, deal with the stress day to day. Never wear your heart on your sleeve. Understand that you go home at the end of the day. They do not.
Lieutenant, I did not deny them of it. I did not ask them.
But where's your yard list?
Right out here. Those are the people that had their beds made, lights on, and that responded to a yard call this morning. I've taken that guy to yard all the time.
Did you ask him yes or no?
Yes. LT, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I'm not saying that you are. Just make absolutely certain that everyone gets asked yes or no.
I do. Oh, I do. I really do.
I'll ask.
But, you know, I've been having problems with this guy since yesterday, so it doesn't surprise me.
Just make sure that we can prove we're asking him, do you want to go, yes or no?
Right.
And you're covered.
Sure.
The potential is there for any officer to be manipulated by an inmate. Don't let inmates get under your skin or frustrate you, and if they do, don't let it show. Aaron takes his job very seriously. He's a young officer, and he's still working on putting on that prison face a little bit.
Hey, Puerto! Puerto!
I think that if you're gonna have a conflict with an inmate, it's because maybe he doesn't like the type of officer you are, he doesn't like how you run things. You know, they know that I enforce things. Could make you a target, but it is what it is. This is prison, you know? If you don't want to be a target, then don't be here. Don't work here.
Courage, dedication, ethics, determination, responsibility. All these things put together make a great correctional officer. Working in the environment that they have to work in on a daily basis is daunting.
The stress levels of this profession can reach very high levels. That doesn't really have a negative impact on the way I feel about my career choice. I feel like I was born to do it.
Inmate Gaitan.
He still thinks he has something to prove out there, because he would say, oh, you better hope that I don't see him on the streets or whatever. Biggest fear I have, maybe he might try to find my family members or anything like that. I train and wrestle and all that stuff, so if one of these guys assaults me, at least I'll know how to defend myself.
It was scary working in that unit. I'm the type of person that likes challenges. I'm a fighter. It's important not to let fear stop me.
Anybody's capable of murder. It's just if you're pushed to that point.
Anybody that wears a badge, you're a target.
Don't move. Don't.
4 long years and it ends today. My name's Jason DiCarlo. I got a 4-year sentence for armed robbery and kidnapping.
He's not going to be your fine citizen.
I can't wait to tattoo that on my girlfriend.
Mail is a huge way for the inmates to get contraband into our facilities, Suboxone, heroin.
If you want to go through some of these to see if you could see anything, hold it up to the light.
He has a lot of histories for assaulting officers. You know, he's known for that. Just recently, inmate Latham has been coming out on tier time.
You get tier time, you're the only one? Even worth getting paid less than 16 bucks an hour to risk your life.
Are you having second thoughts?
They're gonna take me seriously? I look like I'm 12 years old.
My biggest fear is not going home to my wife.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to go face your fear.
Put the weapon down!
That's what we do every day.